What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a little walkthrough on how to chip and socket a Honda or Acura obd1 ECU. You're going to need a screwdriver, something to remove solder, soldering iron, solder, and your chip kit. You could chip almost any obd1 Honda or Acura ECU. I'm going to be using a P28. This is an automatic ECU. And let's get started. I'm going to start with the 28 pin EEPROM socket right here. What you want to do is you want to heat up the solders one by one and suck them out through the back side with your solder sucker. And I can show you how that's done. You might not be able to see it, but one of the solders has been sucked out now. This thing will focus. You can now see the daylight through that hole, through the pin. The solder's been removed. I do that to all these pins on this 28 pin piece right here. And then we're also going to do it to that piece, and the C51, C52, J1, and R54 right beneath that. Probably helps if I do it the right way for you guys. But yeah, J1, R54, this whole 74HC373 chipset, the C51, the C52, and of course your main EEPROM. EEPROM will look like this after it's totally desoldered. So now we desoldered this resistor out of here, out of the C14, I believe it is, C14 spot. We got everything else desoldered as far as the C51, C52, J1, R54, everything on our EEPROM. Now we just got to do this guy right here, and it'll be ready to install all of our chipping components. Also keep in mind that the 4-pin data log, CN2, it's going to be labeled. It's going to be off to the left, offset to the left on that guy. And when putting in the resistors and capacitors, try soldering from the back side. Seems to work easiest. And that's it. Let's put some of this stuff in here. So your 28 pin EEPROM is going to go right in. Line it up. And if you did a good job, it should press right in. Just like that. And you're going to flip her over, make sure she don't fall out. And you're going to solder up the pins to the back side of the board. These are what your connections should look like on the back of the board after you solder in your 28 pin EEPROM socket thingamajig. She's ready to go right there. Now I've noticed with these guys a lot, the smaller, I don't know if it's RAM or something for the other processor, this one goes here. Sometimes you gotta squeeze the prongs together in order to get it to fit. And also on the left side you'll see a half moon right there. That's gonna go where that half moon is. You can't really mess it up. And again, once that guy's in, you're gonna solder it from the back side. Alright, now let's solder in this resistor to the C14 spot right there. Again, we're gonna solder it upside down. This one we're gonna feed through. We're gonna bend the wires on the back side, kind of help it stay still. Once you feed it through, your wires will be sticking up like this. You're going to want to go in there and just bend them off to the side so it can stay still while you solder it. Go ahead and drop your solder right in there. Boop. And just like that resistor on C14 over here that we put in, that nice new black resistor, we're going to drop these, whoops, we're not going to drop them like that, but we're going to drop those little capacitors down to C14, or to C51 and C52, bend them just like that resistor and solder them in. Now you got everything all soldered in, your J1 jumper, your R54, your R52, our C52, all the other crap. Once it's all in, what you want to do is you want to try maybe throwing in a chip you know that works with your car and then testing it out in your car. And I'll show you that right now to let you know if your ECU is working properly. I swapped the chip out of my board that I use in my daily, which got different injectors, so we'll know right off the rip if it doesn't run, it's not right. But if everything is good, this computer should now run my car perfect. See how she does on a cold start. Starts right up like it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. So the computer we made looks like it works good, and we're going to do a little test right now and see if it's actually reading my chip, if I can ever get this car into gear. I'm just checking everything to do with the chip. I'll check my two-step and whatnot real quick and just check out how it rides. Seems pretty good. Spins tires. Here a little bit. Let's check out the two-step. Really building much boost. Car's cold. Don't blame it. Plus my turbo's beat. But that's about it. Alright, well, I hope that helps you guys on your adventures with your obd1 ECU chipping and tuning and all the other crap. Maybe I'll post some more crap. I don't know. Who knows? Catch you later.